Hope you're wrapped up tight. Have a hot drink in your hand and a snack in your pocket. Because, children, it is time for stories. And this story continues on about a grumpy bear with arrows in him, a grizzly hunter that almost got mauled. Well, you got a little mauled. And me. And welcome back to episode 2, part 3 of Wintermute. Oh, wow. The last time we had a lot of adventures. We didn't find our old friend Grumpy Bear, but we did, on the other hand, have a little bit of an adventure. We visited the lookout. While we were there, we also found the destroyed lookout. We found the clear cut, and then we basically ventured all the way back here. We made it all the way across to this side of the lake where there was all these beautiful cabins, although we didn't have keys for some of them. And then we found out that there is another hidden cache all the way back out here. So, what is on the menu today? Well, we are going to go down here from the cabin, then maneuver our way through all these bits and chunklets up to here. And then we're going to maneuver our way all the way back down here so we can go and finally help the trapper, the grizzly hunter, the dude who just needs to be awesome. So, with that said, let's get some food in our guts. We'll start off with a cup of coffee. Yes, this is a cold one, but hey. Cold coffee, warm coffee, it is still coffee. Let's wash that down with some frozen water, which I definitely need to start melting some more of. And let's have some more soup. Although, cold soup, that is a little rough. And a granola bar. A new granola bar. Hey, Huggy. Okay. We're all good now. We are still heavily overladen with goodies. Let's try not to break any bits and pieces today. There we go. A beautiful blue sky. And I am ready to rock and roll. So, the first one of the hidden caches was just down the road. I can't believe we have to make it all the way back out to the clearing again. I think we're going to have to stop off to the hunter first. I'm feeling bad. This poor dude has just been out there in that freaking cabin waiting and waiting for us to simply, as quickly as possible, go to the hydro dam, loot their medical supplies, and then run back straight to him while we spend like multiple days doodling around, getting lost in blizzards and hiking to places maybe not as required as it should be, but hey, it's a good day. So let's check that map. Yeah, it's right near the end there. Again, we've actually been down here too. That is the funny thing. But yes, on we go. There. Okay, so that is the pain bit. And yes, the other major thing, spoiler if you didn't watch the last one, go and watch that video now, please. It will just blow your mind. It's so awesome. But we found a rope up there in that broken lookout. I said, because I saw a radio tower, that we're going to have to go back there because there's going to be a radio tower issue because we are going to call to get out of here. Now, that wasn't quite as true as I thought, and it might still become true, but we had to go up there because I found a rope. Now, so far in this game, I've not found ropes just laying around for no reason, and it's generally so that you can get your ass out of a particular place. So that is what I'm assuming that rope is going to be for as well. It's an exit strategy.
There you are.
Tinder plug. Yeah, why not?
Use it.
Sure. Nay. Okay, so. Yeah, we can just go this way. Happy days. Happy-ish days. Beautiful. So, we still need to make this radio call. I'm pretty sure I picked up the right parts when I was at the hydro dam as well. If you haven't seen that, then you've missed the last 2 videos. So go back. Just go back and start at, like, episode 2, part 1. And then you will be much wiser about what's going on here. And wow, that is a hill. Let's go this way. That looks just a little less steep. And yes, last episode we learned a lot about this thing called apparently straining your ankle, but man, in this game, straining your ankle literally sounds like snapping a bone. That it's gross and scary. So far it's flat enough. I'm waiting for that incline indicator to go, you're overweight. Sprain risk is increased, and then we have to slow down. Okay. So, there we go. Okay. Ankles and wrists are still intact. We are happy times. Hey, Helgi. Yes. Google Bear is here with me today. She is cold. It's not this cold where I am, but she behaves as if it's even colder. T reduction. Fire. That's fine. Now, we're gonna go visit this man. He is either going to be so manly that he's just healed up. He's either still in pain and waiting for us, or we are going to have a sad ending to this particular story too. There is his house. He also really doesn't like civilization. He's like, dude, I'm living out here where nobody is. I don't want to be bothered, harassed, irritated. Think about the thought that there may or may not be people out here. Like, I just want to be left alone. And I can feel that. I'm good with that. But he was also extremely close to being bear food. Now, the other thing on my mind is I feel like that bear tracked my ass down to when I went into the hydro dam. Is I'm going to try and go in here, and the thing's going to be like waiting inside the house for me, wearing the hunter's skin. Be like the wolf from Little Red Riding Hood. Hunter, why are your claws so big? To grab you with better. Oh, okay. Hunter, why do you smell so bad? Because bears don't wash, that's why. Ah, see, I tricked you. You said you were a bear. Still alive? You better be alive, man. Hope. Whoa.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's smart.
Take it easy. You're pretty banged up.
You could have warned him.
I just gave you a shot of some heavy antibiotics. Might feel funny for a while, but it'll help. And you're gonna need some time to recover.
Time? We don't have time. We need to get a message out. It's important.
Message? You mean to your friend, asking for medical help?
Never mind that. Help me up so I can look at the radio. Let's see if the parts you brought back are any good.
Well, let's hope so. I am not a radio tech. Ah. Pretty fire.
That's a military shortwave, isn't it?
Maybe.
I know a bit about radios. It's not like any surplus I've ever seen.
Ah, damn it! Well, parts look fine. So, whatever's wrong with the radio goes deeper than that.
What could it be?
Something to do with the power. Fuses. Transformers, maybe. We have bigger problems to deal with first. That bear's out there, hunting us. He's a smart old bastard.
Don't have to
He'll
remind
keep
me.
us from getting out, getting supplies, finding help. Eventually, he'll either get us or starve us out. Ah! Oh. I gotta lay down. Help me back to the bed.
I get the feeling this guy knows where this thing's bloody hole is. Yeah. Cookie time.
The dam was pretty busted up, like you said.
Place was cracked open by the quake years ago and never recovered. Was already half dead at the time.
Meaning?
The dam dates back to the 60s. Industrialists from the mainland wanted to use it to power a mining town he was planning to build. But the bottom fell out of the price of coal, and he had to abandon those plans. Some fool tried to get it running again in the 80s, but then the forest talkers got involved, and that was the end of it. Pretty sure the quakes finished the job once and for all.
So, who are the forest talkers?
Eco-terrorists. Activists, some call them. Depends on who you talk to, I guess.
Why are they out here?
Well, they've been active for years. They come and go. Mostly here to throw a wrench in the works for a variety of resource projects, mining, forestry mainly. They want Great Bear to remain a pristine wilderness.
You don't sound like you agree.
Oh, I've no love for industry. But this is the way of the world. You have something they want. They take it. Nothing much you can do to stop it.
Well, judging by what I saw in the dam, I'd say the forest talkers are still active.
Well, that's good news for you. Keep your eyes open for supply caches they might have left behind.
Oh, I found a few of those, my man. Don't have to worry.
Can you tell me anything about where we are?
Well, this whole area takes its name from Mystery Lake nearby. It's kind of a wilderness preserve, though you wouldn't know it from the logging trucks. Not much around there, apart from some lake cabins that'll be locked up for the season. You've already seen the dam. Railroad passes through the area. Trains come through once in a while. Fewer every year. Whole area's mostly dead, most of the year.
You sound like you like it that way.
I sure do.
So, no other people living out here?
You gotta understand. The collapse destroyed Great Bear. There's nothing here to stay for. You meet anyone out here? Chances are they're hiding from something. Or someone.
And you? Why are you here?
I have my reasons.
Probably not the best thing to ask him after he's just told you everybody's hiding
This
out from
unfinished
someone.
business between you and the bear.
Ah. Me and the old bear. Every time we meet, we make a little trade.
And what do you trade?
Each other's blood, mostly.
Sounds like a losing proposition.
Oh, I'm sure it will be. For one of us.
The main reason I'm out here is I'm looking for someone.
You won't find too many people out here. That's kind of the whole point.
This is someone important to me. A woman. She may have passed through here a few days ago. She might have been injured.
What makes you think she came through here?
She passed through the tunnel leaving Milton, but then... I'm not sure.
Well, the roads from Milton don't lead this way. Wherever she's headed, you'll have to cross the mountains to find her. Not an easy path, even for the most experienced outdoorsman.
I'll do whatever it takes.
You won't get far with that bear on the prowl. What we need is to get my radio up and running, so we can find out what the hell is going on. Maybe someone out there has seen your friend.
The woman I'm looking for. She might be on her way to a place called Perseverance Mills. You know it?
Yeah. Shit Nothing Town, north part of the island.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I know it.
We were on our way there, my passenger and I, when we crashed. I need to find a way to get there, or contact her. See if she's all right.
You sure she's alive?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, normally I'd make some calls on the old shortwave. Whole area's been damn quiet since those lights in the sky. Even the wildlife's acting strange. But I might have an idea.
Share.
What do you mean the wildlife's acting strange?
You live out here long enough, you get a sense for the patterns in nature. Right now, the patterns are broken. Critters aren't behaving the way they should. It's like they're spooked or something. No, not spooked, but changed somehow. Best way I can say it is, things don't feel right.
Yeah. What's your
You had
idea?
an idea. What do you have in mind?
Well, it's a long shot. But I may know how we can find out about your friend.
I'm listening.
This shortwave, I use it to keep an ear open for what's going on.
So how do we get the radio working?
There's no reason I can see why it shouldn't be working.
Well, what about more parts? Or another radio?
We might find another radio. I
Where?
think I have a better idea. Problem is, it's no use with the old bear out there.
Yes, I know. We need to go hunt the bear.
And our survival is through that bear. We have to find a way to deal with him first.
Okay. So we have to deal with the bear. But you're half dead, and rifle shots don't seem to do much. So...
That's because the old bear is special. I've been hunting and trapping for years, and I've shot a lot of bears. But I've never encountered anything quite like him. Special bear like that needs special magic to bring him down.
Magic?
Their wand
Don't worry.
or
I'm
a
not
staff.
delirious. I don't mean literal magic, but we need the old knowledge. The old ways.
What do you have in mind?
There's an old story. Local legend, maybe. About one of the original settlers of this place. Spence. Story goes something like this. Spence shows up and sets up his claim shanty with his young family in tow. For generations, the family had been traders in the Hudson's Bay Company. Old voyageur stock, they say. Hard people. Survivors. One day, a bear shows up and menaces the homestead. Spence takes a shot at the bear, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Bear wanders off, but Spence's wife, she takes a turn. Slips into fever. For days, delirious, she screams about the bear. Local doctor can't do a thing for her, neither can the priest. A week later, a hired hand goes missing. And they find him. Just a body. Ravaged. Spence fears for his wife and kids. He's convinced some evil bear spirit is trying to kill them. Revenge for some slight in the past, maybe. Something in the family history. Spence gets some men together for a hunting party. They go out into the Muskeg and track something big for days. Eventually corner it. It's a big son of a bitch. Biggest bear they'd ever seen. Man killer. Story goes, they empty their rifles into the bear and it just walks away. Like it's made of stone. They call it the demon bear after that. Wife's dying now. Spence believes the bear's evil spirit is killing her, eating her soul. He can't get anyone to join him on another hunting party. They know rifles don't work. So he forges a spear. Like a boar spear, but bigger. From some old Hudson's Bay trapper's wisdom, apparently. He goes out into the Muskeg, disappears for days. And then one morning, the wife's fever breaks. But nothing from Spence. Some men go out looking for him. And they find him, half dead, blood all over him, body torn almost in two. The bear's work. The last thing he says is, "Spear stole the bear's soul. My wife is now free." And then he's gone.
Now that is a story.
So, did he kill the bear?
Nobody knows. Never found a carcass. They buried Spence, took the spear back and hung it over the mantelpiece in the Spence homestead. Never saw that bear, or any other, again. Years later, after the Spence family faded to obscurity, wealthy land baron bought the spear to hang in his hunting lodge. Just so he could tell that story, I imagine.
So, do you believe it? The story of the demon bear and the spear stealing its soul?
What? No, of course not. I might spend all my time alone in the wilderness, but I'm not crazy. But the old stories sometimes have truths hidden in them. Spence might have been superstitious, but he had the right idea. 10 inches of cold, hard steel might do what a bullet can't. I'm convinced. A spear's the way to kill that bear. And you need to get Spence's bear-killing spear if we're gonna survive the winter. The old
Where
hunting
is
lodge
this?
is still there. A couple of days' journey south. Follow the tracks the other way, through the Muskeg, and you'll find it. If the spear's there, get it. It might be our best hope.
And the radio?
You deal with the bear, and let me worry about the radio. Now, let me rest. Good luck out there.
Thank you.
Watch out for our demon.
Right.
Okay. Now that seriously was some story time. That was going to be a long detour to go up there and then go through there. Okay, beautiful. We got on the medicine. 1 liter of water. So if I'm correct, that should be, yeah, that only makes enough. All the stuff I dropped you lost. Because I was like, I don't need water. Water is for losers. Now I'm like, I need all the stuff, really. The problem is, I actually want to look at everything you have in here again. Because I have a sneaky suspicion that you might have something that I need. Including some possible keys, my friend. I have to go hunt for that. Yeah. That's where we are. That's where we went to. I need to go up there. Yeah, that's how far I need to travel, but all the way up there and then down. So let's get ready to rock and roll. So, making more sense. We're going basically straight up. We can find the last of that junk. Then we're gonna basically cut back down to get here. and then down. It is midday, so we are gonna get stuck out here somewhere at some point. But that worries me less than you might actually think. Is the way. Yeah. Interesting that we have to go and get the spear though. Like our whole big plan is not to keep shooting at the bear, build a trap, go Wile E. Coyote and drop a rock on him. No, no, no. That is too much. We are straight up jabbing this thing. I'm trying to think. The only way I can think if this is going to work properly is you're going to have to stand there with the spear in your hand. Basically get knocked onto the ground and then do the classic movie thing where the bad thing tries to attack you. This is usually a bear, a dinosaur, a zombie, and then you just simply jab it straight through the ribcage. That is how I see this ending. But let's think about that for a moment. If you are not fighting for your life, you should not opt for the stab through the ribcage while cowering on the ground. That is the Hail Mary situation. You need to be a bit more prepared. Dig a pit, stick the frickin' thing in there and throw some meat down there. Maybe lure his ass in and then, I don't know, karate kick him into the pit. But that all seems more safe than hoping and praying that this thing is going to not somehow turn us into shredded paper. I like the manliness of the idea. I just, I can't say that I'm super approving of it. Because I'm going to be the dude underneath the bear, so yeah. Oh, happy days. I cannot wait to get that rope off me either. But it's weird that we needed that rope. But we'll find out, I suppose, this episode, what happens. Could be that we get some, like, trying to get out of here, and then it goes, well, you actually have to hike over the hill, and you need a rope, so you need to go find a rope. And then I'm like, you mean this rope? And everybody starts cheering and high-fiving because I've already done the job. Kind of like a Skyrim moment where they're trying to tell you about this mystery tablet, and then you're like, oh, you mean this one that I found earlier? And I like, wow, my man is efficient. But that is the feeling I'm getting here. Unnamed pond. Okay, now I'm confused. Like that. And,
I think I can use this.
no, I can't. That's messed up. Kill. What about kill a stag? Do that. We've got enough ammunition. Well. Okay. It's probably good that I learn how to shoot with this thing. You see, you only get so much and then you have to hang the thing down. It'd be nice if I just throw up onto the side of that thing. It's like a blind. What's that? Oh, it's a bandage. Can I please pick up the bandage? Things that you find in the corners there. kind of surprising. Okay, you run further away. You kind of did. Oh. Yeah, I have no idea what the hell I'm shooting with this thing either. But it's alright. They said I'm not using this thing to hunt bear with, so happy days. But coming back to my confusion, this is the more important part, is my confusion. Is they say this is unnamed pond, so is that literally the thing's name is unnamed pond, like somebody was really just having a giggle? Or is it literally like this pond has not been listed and named? I want to know. I feel like I should know. Was a little sense. There you go. You just keep. Oh, no. Yes. I have no idea even where to hit with this thing. Going by normal shooting thing, you shoot right above the iron sight on this thing, but and it jams. Okay. That seems unnecessarily realistic, but I can kick it with that. Okay. That's all good. I was making sure the thing didn't jam up again. But yeah, the question is still above the line, below the line, and is there bullet drop? And how accurate is the gun? Because I swear that thing actually hit the tree in front of me. We need to be close enough to this thing where you can kill it with a rock. Oh. This is another hut. I don't think this is the clearing yet. Where are you standing still? No wonder I didn't hit that bear. Okay. Put this away for a moment and focus on other things.
This'll come in handy.
Decent sport burst. Okay. Nothing hiding under there. Nothing just up there. There we go. Chair. Drawers ripped out. You put there. Wow, you guys have really just kind of destroyed this place. Not that it matters, it's just a little rough. Still coming for you too. Outhouse. Not accessible. This is the way we need it. Went high. Never mind. We'll find another one. Good practice, like I said. At some point we're going to be doing a survival run. And then I'm going to, if I am lucky enough to find ammunition for a rifle, I'm going to have to make sure that every shot is guarantee kill because you cannot be wasting ammo like that. That it is just not go. Ankle breaker. Yeah. This should be the clearing. Let's go find a tiny box out here somewhere. Gentle, gentle. Okay, full speed ahead. That's where the tower was. I swear if that thing is like literally right next to the entrance, I'm just gonna stop and be sad. Hey, Huggy. I consider it was more finding a dead corpse out here with a key frozen to him. But that didn't really happen for me. Okay, so how we're looking. Okay, we're right in the fun chunklets now, so now we have to start sniffing. So here we have definitely been. Are we outside? We're sort of cruising on the outside. I'm assuming whatever it is, I probably tossed them between the logs. That's what I would do. If I was hiding something in my body, I'd toss them between these logs. Right? They fought us. Ah, ha, ha, see? Sneaky, sneaky bastards.
I've been looking for you.
I've been looking for you indeed.
Or...
You tomato soup. Energy bar. Yikes. Okay, I can't eat that. That's just nastiness. That. Got 3 MREs now. The MREs are
Pack is getting too...
really for official occasion. That could, one of those could fill up like a whole stomach. Okay. So we can technically just go kind of back the way we came. Rob. Oh wow. Okay, now I'm so far over that I can't even run anymore. It's time to shit. There is poundage here. Just use that one. And front. As long as you're under 10 kg, you can still run. The time. Ooh. Sunset. Roughness. Okay. Nothing up here that's scaring me yet. This kind of scares me. Good, good. Slow and steady stops the ankles from snapping. I do wonder if it's worth going back to the cabin and having a nap. They've been running a lot this time. And it's kind of tiring me out. Means I have to swing a little further left, and then we can make it out. That sounds like a plan. We'll go have a nap there. It's a lovely bed that I've been sleeping in a few times, so do that, nap for the night, and then we go straight down to the train and see what's going on down there. I don't know if we can get through there. It looks like you could, but I don't want to assume things. This game is like the bear. You start making assumptions, it's going to maul you. So I will keep my assumptions tucked away safely, so I don't lure the bear of house whooping out of its cave. I do wonder if there's more hidden caches around here. Again, if you had to fine tooth comb this place, you could spend hours, if not days, going through a map, checking under every nook and cranny. It does make me wonder. Here's a question for you guys who played the game. Do the game do that dirty thing where they put stuff like keys or maps or valuable items underneath stuff, like crates and stuff that you actually have to break down? I haven't tested the theory because I haven't really been needing any fuel, so I've not been wasting my time with breaking stuff down, but I think it's a valid question to ask. Do they stash things under breakable chunklets? Like, should I be chopping up the shelving to find the missing key? I have to say one thing, though, that I'm very happy about is the fact that my clothing has been keeping me warm enough most of the time that I've not been freezing to death. Okay, where are we? Still going the right way. Can I get through there? I need to go, let's say, left of the rock, but I think I can go around. Well, maybe straight ahead I should be able to get over. Yeah, there's plenty of places here you can get out. Oh, never mind. You just go straight through. I thought it was going to be one of those situations where I'm going to have to become a mountaineer. And after that, it should be railroad line, so yeah, let's go, buddy. I know you're tired, but you're running for a bed. That's, keep that in your mind's eye. Use that as energy when you're jogging around out there, that this is all about getting to bed. Hey, look at that. That's beautiful. That was a long adventure. I think I was right there. I would have saved so much time if it wasn't for that bloody blizzard. If it wasn't for the blizzard, I would have made my way to those places there. And I would have found the note saying that there's a thing way back there. Then we would have doodled down, gone up to the tower, spotted the other tower, gone to that tower, gone and gotten the loot box, and been whistling a happy tune. But here we are, whistling a tired leg tune. Is that down there? That is our spot, but like I said, we'll wait till tomorrow for that one. Beautiful. I don't need anything to eat or drink yet, so that's great. Could have kept going through the night, but yeah, this running really does kind of tire one. Mystery Lake. Yeah, what a beautiful freaking spot. Made it. Camp office. And I have to haul my load upstairs. Ah, look at that. Bed. Oh, bed. Yeah, let's just go down for like 12 hours. There we go. Lovely. Better be light again. Let's hit the sack for like 2 more hours. Maybe another hour. Ah, there we go. That's what we were looking for. Beautiful. So, while we're here, we might as well get our food on. I'm not going to worry about coffee. Let's have a new granola bar. I should stem that. We'll eat these chips, although it's going to make me thirsty as hell. Which is good in its own right, don't get me wrong. I need to deal with my... There we go. A lot more water down the gullet, and let's throw a new chalky nut bar looking thing in there. Nuts and stuff. Yeah. Gut is full, and I am ready to rock and roll. That makes me wonder where the hell those keys are. I checked all the dead guys, but it means that maybe in those work cabins by the hydro dam, that's possibly one place where those keys could have been. And I just didn't sniff around in there carefully enough. Sad fault, really, sad fault. Okay. Well, thinking of the other thing, I have to go and find this man, this spear, to jab this bear to death. I've also got his rifle. Yeah, the rifle doesn't do anything to the magical demon bear, but I don't know. It feels wrong. Come back and he's like hand-to-hand combating the thing. All I really hoped for, actually, is that when we go this way, it tells me I have to, like, hike over the top or something. And then that rope that I found comes into play so I can get it out of my bag, because that's 5 kg. Like, that is becoming a worrying issue to me. Even though it's stormy as hell, it is pretty. Temperature is finally starting to go down. Good thing I didn't bother trying to make a fire to heat up some coffee or something. I wonder if this game has like a little thermos. That's what I really need. A little insulated flask so I can go out there and carry hot herbal tea or a coffee or something. Also, why no hot chocolate or cocoa or whatever? Why's that not in here? It seems like a perfect thing. I know I'm just asking for things, but you know, some days you just have to. So, truck is here. Wind is really worrisome. Those definitely sound like they're everywhere. Okay, so, wow. That one is loaded and correct. Cart 2 got made love to by the tree. And 3 is reinforced the rail. I would say we could slip through here. But yes, we didn't really get any information about our friend, shall we say, and if she went through here or not. Like, normally, everything else we've been given is kind of a bit here, a bit there. But this one, no, we haven't received anything. This is still part of the same thing, so let's have a look at the new map. Okay, whoa. Oh god, it can't zoom out. Tower down here. Broadwave Tower. All Lake. There's another tower there. We've got Old Spence Family Homestead. Base defense. Mankin and bears on the prowl. Okay. So let's make it down to the towers. Oh, okay. This is a massive place. That's the other interesting thing. If this place is as wrecked as it looks, right, and then they go, okay, summer is back, it's happy days. You'd spend most of the summer repairing this thing. And then basically having to pray that winter isn't, like, absolutely nasty. Because if it is even slightly nasty, it's just going to destroy everything you've just literally repaired. It's a wild thought, isn't it? To me it is. There's another rail cart. My journey is this way. You don't even think, like, if this is what, like, these big log barriers are suffering and all the other bits and pieces, the houses, then imagine what the roads must be like. That stuff must get ripped up, washed out, destroyed by meltwater, like, it just doesn't seem like that stuff would last. Okay, towers in view, so let's have a quick sniff. There is mountains there, I can tell you that much. We have mountains. But nothing else. Okay. This is one cold and windy and dangerous place. But beautiful though. Again, very, very beautiful. Yeah, that's not a good idea. I wanted to see if there was anything interesting looking out here. Log cabins, ice fishing holes, anything like that. And then there's the hope and prayer that I can actually get up to this frickin' tower. There is a good chance that I'm not going to be able to get up there. That is the wrecked train that I saw. Well, they say the train goes through here once a year. Well, unless the train just bulldozes all the derailed carts, I think there might be a slightly longer delay. This is the sort of environment where there's an accident like that and it takes 5 years to fix all the issues before service can be restored. Not 5 minutes. Yeah, we're almost underneath the tower, which is good. So it means we're at least traveling in the right direction. Big trees toppled. Nothing looks livable. That's not climbable. So, the question is, can one get to the short waves, or should I abandon all hope and just go for the family homestead? That is the questions one should ask. I'll come around this corner and then I'll have my answer, I think. I don't think you're going to get up there. Goodness, that steep. There's no way you're walking up to it. Unless my man somehow discovers ice picks to climb up there. Although it is a tower, so therefore access and service must be able. Logic, reason, and other bad things. I don't think there's anything there. Definitely be able to get far enough around, I'm assuming. Let's talk about that. Sorry about that. We're fine. Yeah, I'm going to abandon all hope on that one. And are we aligned? Basically this way. Yeah, we're going straight through the frozen swamp here to that homestead. It might just be markers and there's nothing actually there. So now it's enjoy our wander and keep an eye open for anything that looks worth investigating, sniffing at, digging in. Not a lot of wildlife out here either. Oh, okay. No. I know what that symbol means. I'll go around. I don't need to find out if my man can swim. I'm assuming the solid answer is he can't. There's a dead deer in the island there, but... I don't need a dead deer. It's kind of strange that the ice out here isn't frozen as much as on the lake. That lake ice, yeah, it literally has little houses sitting on top of it, and that's perfectly fine. I was running around out there like King Kong, so... scary. Other habitations out here. Interesting looking rock. But not interesting enough for me to risk my life. yet. No, in my luck, they'll go, that's where there is a hidden cache. Go there. Like, but the ice makes funny noises when I go near it. Much creaking. I'm also trying to determine by the color of the ice, you can actually spot where you shouldn't be going. But I get the feeling that's just wishful thinking. Nothing there. Conveniently dropped a bridge log. I'd rather walk on the big stick than walk in there. No chance of creaking, cracking, and sinking. Also nothing buried at the roots. I see a fence line. Oh, damn it.
So cold.
Yeah, I know it's cold, buddy. I went the wrong way. Holy crap. Okay. It didn't die, but I'm assuming, yeah, all my crap is frozen and soaked. So we're going to have to make
a lot of gear.
massive bonfire to try and warm up and dry off. Yeah, that is disastrous. Oh, right, because now I've lost all my bonuses. Yeah. Even sticks harvested. Okay, that's good, that's good. I'm harvesting the sticks because I'm assuming maybe luckily this homestead actually has a home and a potbelly oven or something or rather that I can use to cook on, and then I can defreeze all my clothing, because that would be great. Bunkhouses. Wow. This is what I would call not very helpful at all.
What have we here?
Like the chips, but always nothing that's really making me happy. I need a fire pit. What's the pellets out here? Like you guys were planning on doing something. I will grab that newspaper because I'm gonna need kindling. So, how far am I? I found the bunkhouses that's out here in no man's land. My health is suffering because I'm so cold. Bridge did not make it to, but hey, it should be alright. Once I get some warm for my house, I should be okay. Please don't crack again. Yeah, we're good, we're good. What do we got here? Scrubs, busted bridge / walkway. And this way. My health is doodling downwards. That's the thing that scares me about this game. Because you could be perfectly fine for hours on end. You make one tiny little stupid mistake. And that's it. You're gone. You're done for. Good night. Go home. In a box. That's frozen. End up next to the frickin' TV frozen dinners and pizza. This, you need to keep it cold. So, the game is not very kind that way, so I'm keeping these experiences in mind for the playthrough when we're doing survival mode, because that is going to be another thing. One of the shortwave towers is a little doodly. That might also be the reason why we can't get any transmission. And if I was a betting man, I was going to say this homestead is boned. Let's call it what it is. It's boned. There's nothing left here. This place is wrecked. And the fireplace is under snow. Yeah, whoever owned this, the rich guy who... there's another place on there that's all screwed up too. Please let there be something in here to heat with. Medikit. What do we
Could
get?
end up being useful.
No, why not? Painkillers. That is actually forged. Forge. Forge tubes required 150. So how do I stoke the damn thing? There's coal around here.
I could use this.
Okay. There might be a reason why they didn't want me to come down here. It could be that I need to come back here and actually forge this frickin' thing. So I need to go further along to get who knows what from where. But for now, let's not worry about that. We're going to have to do it here. Oh!
That didn't work.
Even with the accelerant, it failed. Please don't fail again. Oh,
That didn't work.
come on. I need you to work, buddy. Oh, I don't have any tinder.
I could use this.
Heavy hammer. Yeah, I'll just leave that in there. I'll come back for it, because, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a case of I have to go through here again, so as keen as I am, I'm also not that keen.
Goddamn freezing.
I know. But we don't have any newspaper left to do things with, shall we say. There's nothing else out here to really light a fire with. What about this? What is... this looks messed up and broken. There was that busted house. I can't make tinder out of that. Scrub brushes won't work. I need paper. And maybe make a bundle of tinder plug. Off two. Yeah. Let's try once more. I've got coals. I can just toss that in there. So please. Don't screw me again. Yes! Okay, we gotta go in. Let's add fuel. Okay, now I can start defrosting. Damn, I'm cold. Yes. We're gonna have something warm to eat as well. Perfect. That's their cooking slot. Tomato soup. There we go. 2 cooking rocks. Eat. Oh yeah, that's the one. Beautiful. Okay, so how's clothing looking? Frozen as hell. 3 hours. Add fuel. Okay, we've got 5 hours worth of fuel now. Bedroll. Sleep for 5 hours. Hopefully this would have defrosted my clothing and kept me still warm. Hypothermia healed. Got an hour's worth of stuff out here. But that's fine because... yeah, I left my axe behind. I know, silliness, but... it's what we live with. Harvest some sticks.
Feels like night is coming.
It is coming indeed, sir. Oh, the fire died out. Damn it.
It's starting to weigh me down.
Burnt out. Start the fire. Okay, beautiful. Let's add the fuel. Okay. Yeah, beautiful. Clothing. Unfortunately, my pants are still wet. My underclothes are dry. Parka's good. Everything else is basically awesome and mainly undamaged. Except this thing. Okay, bedroll. I need to get about 10 out. Now this fire is not gonna see me all the way through. It's cold, baby. So I need to have a drink and then we need to get going again. Alright, let's grab that bedroll. Back up. That is mine. So yeah, this is where we need to go and adventure on down through there up to here, and we're still need to look through the top part. But this is where we're going to stop today's adventure, people. It has been cold, it has been dangerous, and it has been a nice walking simulator today. Well, that's it. As always, leave us a like, leave us a comment, and tell us what is the best thing to wear when you are going to go and do survival out there in the wilderness. Well, that's it. Stay safe, stay awesome, and see you guys next time.